What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Thought Therapy. This is a place for you to take your life to the next level. For everyone that's new here, I just want to say thank you for checking out my channel. I know I haven't posted in a long time due to some personal things that I just want to talk about now. And let's just get right into the video. This is going to be more of a stream of consciousness video than anything else, to kind of just explain a lot of the awakening process that has been unfolding in my life in the past, I want to say 2 to 3 months, and you know, just where I've kind of been in life, so maybe you can relate to it a little bit. So, you know, I was doing pretty good, you know. It was the summertime and things were going good, but some really big shifts started to happen in my life. I found that there was a real true sense to redefine myself and become a new person again. When you go through this awakening process, you really go through different layers of yourself to unveil new parts of you to experience, to really develop, and to really just go forth and to try to become. And for me, it was time to do that again. And with this huge redefining of myself came a lot of purging of emotions and purging of memories and purging of old characteristics of myself. And so, you know, when you are attempting to redefine yourself in this life, what happens is that a part of you has to die, a part of you has to disappear, a part of you has to go away. And so that's what I was going through. It truly felt like I was dying, in a sense, because my identity was being shaped and morphed into something else. And so when I was purging all these things, all these flashbacks from my life started to come back into play. A lot of memories started to come out and play. A lot of heartbreaks started to come out to play. A lot of old thoughts, a lot of old patterns, a lot of old habits really started to arise, because my soul was in the midst of getting rid of them. And it was pretty much me just like processing it and really sifting through all of this emotions, these thoughts, all this internal whirlwind of stuff. It was really me just going through it. And it didn't feel good at all. It doesn't feel good to feel like you are disappearing. The person that you thought you knew is disappearing. And I've gone through this before many other times when I'm shedding layers, but this one was a lot more intense for me, because it was the action that I set forth was a lot to tackle on, to really try to redefine myself. So I'm 22 years old and I'm in college, and I really want to get a new jump start on my career and my job and what I want to do in this world and what I'm passionate about. And so, you know, what began to happen was I really wanted to step into the world of professionalism and really start exploring that avenue of myself. And I knew that I had to let go of so many things in order to get there. And so me as a person, I just began to crumble, because I was not used to going in directions that I have never been in, the unknown. I wasn't used to reformulating my thoughts, reformulating my routine, reformulating everything about my life in order to best fit the characteristics of this new self that I saw myself being. And that process of letting go was just a lot. And if you're going through that too, you know, you got to go through it. And it's only you that can go through it. And you can reach out and do as much as you can and help other people too, but there comes a point when you just need to come back. And that's what I did, because, you know, I was making these videos, and then like I was like, wow, I need to take the advice that I'm spitting out to all you guys, and I need to just recollect myself, regain the traction that I need to rebuild, and then just blast off into a new realm. And that's what I ended up doing. And so in the past 2-3 months, I've completely redefined who I am, the direction of my life. I've completely closed books of chapters of my life, and I've started writing new ones, because it's just so expansive of what you can actually become. And I didn't limit myself, and it was kind of like the first moment where all the work that I've been going through for the past 2 years or something like that, in the initial beginning of my spiritual awakening, started to truly pay off. Because it's like sometimes when you're in the awakening process, you don't see the results that you want to see for a long time. It's like you're constantly working on yourself every single day, and then, hold on a second, there's some loud noises. Kind of mess up my train of thought. Anyways, you're going through all these motions day to day, and then you don't see any results, and that's like super depressing. And then there comes a time after you've been working on yourself for so long, then you kind of just reflect back and you realize how far you've come, and you've developed and integrated those parts of yourself that you've changed into you. So then when a new change or a new challenge comes into your life, you can tackle it because you have more skills on your belt, because you have dealt with things like this before, you've gone through things like this before, and you're not scared to take on new things because you have actually changed. You have actually changed, and it's beautiful to realize that you have actually changed. But it's hard at the same time to let go of things in your life and to revisit old thoughts and old emotions that you thought you got rid of because you want to redefine yourself. And that's just what I was going through, and that's what, if you're going through that too, I want you to take charge and to realize that you can do it too, and that you have the power to change yourself, and that you have the power to redirect your life into places you've never even thought about going, or do anything that you could ever imagine that you could possibly be doing. You can do it. And it takes this time. And if this is your first jump into a new identity of yourself, then my suggestion to you is to just go full force with it. Go full force and just see what happens. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be uncomfortable. It's gonna be shitty, to be honest. But on the other side of that, it's gonna be a new defined you, a new better you, a new everything. And yeah. So this was kind of like my stream of consciousness, getting a lot of stuff off my chest and revisiting old emotions, revisiting old thoughts, revisiting old life themes, to kind of give you guys a gist of what it's actually like. I really want to discuss more about emotional purging and going through stuff like that, which I will in due time, but this was just kind of like an open letter to everyone that's on my channel, that's watching my stuff like that, I'm a human too. And I go through stuff, and you go through stuff too. And I'm at such a good place right now. I'm very calm, and I'm very collected, and my mind just feels good, my body feels good, my soul feels good. And I want to project that on you too, because I want you guys to feel good too. And that will be the day that I'll see to live, just to see you guys blossoming as much as you can as well. So more content to come. I'm not going to have a set schedule with this. I'm just going to record when I feel like recording. But I just want to make this just to show you guys that I'm still here. I'm still doing my stuff. And hope you guys have a good day. Peace.